What's up, everyone? My name is Chris Jameson from Fireblocks, and we're here in the beautiful city of Singapore for TOKEN2049, and this is Off the Blocks. Now, today we're going to tackle some of the foundational questions that are still very much up for debate, including what does the future of on-chain finance look like, and what are those obstacles we still need to overcome in order to hit mainstream adoption. This is Off the Blocks. On your mark, get set, let's go. What's the biggest misconception that you think we as an industry need to clear up about crypto and digital assets?
The biggest misconception is that crypto means crime. It means Silk Road, it means drugs, it means guns and stuff like that. It is not.
I think the biggest misconception, I think something that everyone needs to work on, is training and education. We know we've been in the industry for a long time, so when we talk about moving money on-chain, stablecoin sandwich, when you talk to a CFO of a company that's worked in TradFi for 18 years, they still look at you like you're a bit of a lunatic when you talk about this. So I think we still need to make sure that we're being clear and educating the players that are going to be adopting this tech in the next 3, 5, 6, 10 years.
There is a lot of delta between around the understanding of what digital assets are, what the technology is. The industry, when we talk about the industry, I would talk about it as the financial system, right? I know you may ask me for one sentence, but I'm going to just tell a little bit more if you don't mind, if I may. We are looking at the moment where there is going to become a codification of the way counterparty risk is managed, a role that was typically played by licensing of institutions. As this happens, the understanding of the impact it will have, the changes that will need to happen to make it work, that understanding needs to become more and more uniform. I think we're seeing the BIS, we're seeing large intergovernmental organizations play a large role in this, but we need to see this accelerate so that regulations come through in a uniform way. So I think the misconception is really around, just to make it, so if I give it in a summary, is the misconception is around how we are implementing this around the foundation with which we're embedding or implementing regulation around the world, and we need this to become more and more uniform going forward.
I think a lot of people think dealing with digital assets and dealing with blockchain is easy and secure. And I think if you do it on your own, that is really not the case. It's actually very, very difficult to manage digital assets and dealing with blockchains. And as seen this year, if you mismanage it, the risk is extremely high and is not very, very secure to manage. Now, at Fireblocks, our job is to make sure that when customers are dealing with blockchains and dealing with digital assets, those two things are ensured. They're always going to be easy, very fast to market, and very, very secure. But the reality is, if you do it on your own, it's actually a very, very difficult process.
I think within digital assets and stablecoins, a lot of folks think about increasing speed of money movement, efficiency, 24/7 availability. But for me, it's a technology infrastructure upgrade for new economies, new products to be built that fundamentally cannot exist today.
Well, a lot of people don't understand that stablecoins are stable. They think of cryptocurrency as one bucket of coins or tokens or a payment method, which is not true. We need to help people understand that stablecoins are stable. We need to help people understand that regulation is here. The regulation isn't perfect, but is a step in the right direction. So also, people don't feel that maybe crypto services are safe. And I also think that a lot of crypto native people can adapt to the new services that are provided in the blockchain, while my mom would still struggle to sign up and start using a lot of the blockchain-related services.
The biggest one would be around trust. And then there's also around the crypto side, there's the volatility. However, that's changed significantly over the last few years. In reality, it's all about transparency, efficiency, value, global value traveling across the world seamlessly in the space of assets, currencies, and so on.